Hi and welcome. My name is John Ifragan. I'm from All Total Coaching. What I want to talk to you today, it's why it's so important to read books, inspiring books. We have constructed here at All Total Coaching a whole program, what it is to be a man, what your dad never taught you. In this 5-hour series, we talk about what is manhood, how the media manipulate you, sex, relationships between men and women, what is the purpose of a man. We talk about money, how to save money, how to make money. We talk about depression, and we talk about every aspect of masculinity that you've never ever been taught in the media, or by your father, or by anybody. And at the end, we give you the ultimate happiness. How to be happy, because that's the ultimate goal that we want in life. So today, we're going to talk about why it's so important to read. Today, the media bombard you with subliminal messages, left, right, and center, and it dumbs you down. And the more it dumbs you down, you more become confused. Today, we've got an epidemic of depression. Today, we've got an epidemic of people that are in distress, emotionally, mentally, physically, and everybody's dealing with other issues. But the problem is, because most people don't read, they don't know how to handle their problems. Like I mentioned in the video before, if you just read the book, 2 books, The Power of Now, of Eckhart Tolle and Suzanne Jeffries, Feel the Fear, Do It Anyway, and you read inspiring books, your life will change for the better. Because what happens when you read? It stays in your subconscious mind. When I read, I highlight a lot of things so I can go through the book quickly. Anybody that knows me knows that I do that with all my books. Because sometimes you forget, because you highlight things, you can go back to it. If you want to know what books to read, we've got a whole list of books on our website, alltotalcoaching.com. Go to recommended reading. 13 books. Don't read all of them. Read one by one. I promise you, this is my guarantee from here, from John Ifragan. If you read these books, your life will change for the better. You will know how to make decisions, and more than anything, you'll be a man and you'll be a person on vision instead of worrying what he said. Today, the media is literally dividing us and making all of us fearful and depressed. I believe there's a whole agenda of making people fearful and depressed, because that's how you're going to be dependent on pharmaceutical drugs. Like a friend of mine, a colleague from mine from YouTube said, there is no money in healthy people. That's a quote from a fellow that I work with. There is no money in healthy people. So the more they make you fearful and the more they make you sick, the more you're going to be dependent on their drugs. There's a fellow I worked with extensively the last 2 years, and as we're talking, he's in India. And I'm going to join him soon. I worked with him extensively, and I showed him the real truth and how he should read. I gave him 13 books he should read. He read every one of them. I told him to sell all his DVDs and video games, and he sold them slowly but surely. Not once or twice he said to me, John, if it wasn't for you, I'd be living in the abyss. And he said to me, after you taught me what I taught me, and I've read all the books, I can understand why so many men under the age of are depressed. I can understand why so many men don't have a purpose and they become suicidal and they don't know what to do and they become confused. I have taught him how to save money. I taught him how to become a man. I taught him how not to give a fuck what people say. I'm not saying you should be abusive, no, but move on. You can't please everybody in life, move on. And I, my dear friends, want to give you my knowledge for $89 that will change your life, and I promise you this is the best program you've ever seen in your life. We talk about every aspect of masculinity. Try it. Send us $89 on PayPal. Try it for 30 days. If you don't like it, I will give your money back. You know why? If one of you one phrase that I said will click and help you, I've done my duty as a human being. So please, if you don't want to buy my program, that's okay. But read. Read. Don't be dumbed down by the media. So you can understand how to think outside the box and not be indoctrinated, like a friend of mine mentioned many, many times on other YouTube channels. Don't be indoctrinated. Listen to the bullshit the media tell you. Listen to what you think. Be a man on vision. Be a woman on vision that thinks for herself, thinks for himself, instead of worrying what he or she said. That's why I highly advise you to read books. And if you want a list of recommended books, please email us on john@sosdating.com. Look us up at alltotalcoaching.com. I can change your life. The question is, do you want to? Or you're going to keep on watching Kim Kardashian, those days of our lives, and worry why your life is in a mess. Thank you very much for listening. As always, you know who I am? I'm your friend, Johnny Forget. Bye-bye.